Hello, this is Fritz Insomnia, and welcome back to more Let's Play Dragon Quest VI. Now, between episodes, I went ahead and did rank 4, 5, 6, and 7 of the Best Dressed contest to get all of the rewards thereupon, and I've gone ahead and set up my party just as how I want them to be for the next little bit going on forward. We've got, on us right now, Rex with the legendary equipment, upgraded as much as I could at the Fashion Forge. He's got the Dragon Shield as a backup because the Shield of Allura doesn't protect against fire, and neither does the armor, so if I find myself face to face with Fire Breath, I might want that. I probably won't actually need it, but it's nice to have regardless. Got the Power Shield in my inventory for a free cast of mid-heal, and 2 Yggdrasil leaves just in case something really goes wrong. Carver's basically in everything he's had since, like, forever ago. And this is pretty much just going to be his final equipment set, as far as I'm aware. Sacred Armor, so he can swap out with Hela's Armor if he needs to go slower or faster, depending on what's going on in the fight. Set of Yggdrasil leaves. Got the Tempest Shield on him. I don't know what that does, but I'm gonna find out. Terry has Thunderbolt Blade. Give him a Platinum Mail instead of his Dragon Mail. Dragon Shield for the Fire and Ice protection. Thinking Cap to improve his Wisdom for avoiding status ailments. And I gave him the Sage's Stone that we won off the Best Dressed contest. Basically, it's like using Hustle Dance, but without having to grind for it. And then last but not least, Millie. She's in pretty much what she's had on before. Gave her a Platinum Sword, not because I think she'll use it, but because if I need her to use it or want her to use it, she has something. Staff of Gant, Lightning Staff, Magma Staff, Sands of Time, all good stuff there. I don't have my... Other than Navon, I don't really have my backup set up for anything, so I'm not going to go over them, but there you go. Just a little quick setup thing. Before I actually move on, though, I'm going to whistle. Because I think Terry can actually learn like a rank 1 skill from one fight, and I don't think I've done that for him yet. Yeah, I was right. Terry learned Fire Breath out of that, so it's good that I did that. But anyway, today, we've taken care of just about everything I want to take care of down here in the real and the dream world. So let's grab a hold of the Celestial Reins. Remember what the King of the Dream World said last time? Press the X button in order to go to the Dread Realm? Well, let's head on up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound too good. What could that possibly mean? Oh! Yeah. So, here in the Dread Realm, our HP and MP are reduced to 1 and 0 respectively. So, try not to get into any fights before you get into town. I hope you're used to hearing melancholy, because I'm going to be hearing that a lot, probably. Anyway, let's see. What did we talk to this guy? Despairia. Oh. Well, that doesn't sound pleasant at all. Doing a quick treasure run here. We got a Seed of Life. You don't have to worry about not getting bonuses from seeds like that, but I'm going to hold off until a little later to use them. Oh no. Greedmore Valley. That sounds like a really pleasant place to live. Wow, that's some plea bargaining. this is just depressing. Jesus. Yikes. Well, you can kind of lightly see it, but this guy is standing on top of a sparkle. That's a mini medal that we can't quite get yet. I'm also not going to be like counting or going out of my way to collect every mini medal, mostly just because they don't matter anymore, because we've got what I want out of it all. Oh, I missed a treasure. But yeah, since this is Mortimer's realm, he's basically has the run of the place, and I guess he's been sucking people out of the real world in order to torment them. Because he's just that much of a dick. Let's see. I guess this guy won't talk to us. Huh? I guess so. So much for being willing to sell us stuff. Oh, this is the wrong one. You actually don't want to go up there, actually, now that I think about it, because there is a monster up there, and we have like 1 HP, so... yeah, that's how we die. We want to go down here. And grab ourselves a Seed of Resilience. How many times do I have to say it? My days of forging armor are over. Done. Kaput. I mean, what's the point? It's not like working the forge will get me back to my family. What's that? You've traveled to this world to defeat Mortimer for us? You mean to say you've come here on purpose? By your own power? No, I won't fall for such rubbish. Just another of Mortimer's ruses, no doubt. You have to try harder than that to fool me. Now, if you had some sort of proof... I've got an idea. The village of Dullerton. That's where my house is. It's a tiny little place nested in the mountains northwest of Scrimsley. The family I left behind should still be there. My wife and my dog Silver. They're both beside themselves with worry, no doubt. If you could travel there, I want you to give this to my wife. It's my old smoking pipe. She gave that to me when we were young. She'll recognize it, I'm sure of that. Once you do that, ask her to fetch my set of tools. They should still be in my room. I suppose it should tell you my name. I'm Wynn. Max Wynn. Bring me my workman's tools and I'll consider believing this tale of yours. Yeah, it's just as simple as giving him his tools, you know, just as soon as we figure out how to get the hell out of here. The Celestial Rains lost their power, so we can't just, like, press the X button to get out. That's not an option. But what is an option is collecting mini medal number 91. I said I wasn't going to count them, but I lied. But no, I'm actually not going to go out of my way to count them. It's just... I was just memeing. That's all it was. It's a memeing. Just trust me. Anyway, where we're trying to get to... Oh, I actually can't pull up the detail map. Okay, well... I guess it's kind of fair because the Dread Realm isn't exactly large, but... You know, I was kind of expecting something. Anyway, Lotus Lagoon is just over this way. Take care not to dally with your steps, or thou shalt most certainly be murdered. Lotus Lagoon, huh? So it's like the Lotus Eaters is what you're telling me. Yeah, that sounds about right. A set of rags. Why are you ragging on me like that? And a Chimera Wing, which I could be using, but I never do. Guzzle your regrets, huh? That sounds like a healthy way to handle things. Okay, sure, we'll wait in line. Death row, next in line, speaking. But yeah, this is basically just them sitting in this pool, being completely apathetic to everything awful that's happening. Again, totally healthy. But anyway, this place isn't that difficult to navigate, it's just a little bit hard to go against the flow, you know? Which, I mean, sounds about right, to be honest. But what we need to do is navigate our way into the middle there. Like so. And there we go! But anyway, we can also collect another mini medal. Hooray! If you didn't find all of the mini medals in the other two worlds, then you'll be able to find some in the Dread Realm, so you can get up to 90. But I recommend just finding the ones in the regular world anyway. And that, well, leads us out here. And the Celestial Rains regain their power, too. Awesome. What does the party have to say about that? Nothing? Nothing at all? Okay, well, that's cool, too. Anyway, I've been to Dullerton already, because we were there to collect a few things, but just as a reminder of where it is, the guy told us where it was near Scrimsley, but I'll just fly over there, since I don't think I can actually zoom to Dullerton, for some reason. Aw man, remember Murdaw's Keep way back then? Ah, good times, good times. Alright, so back in Dullerton. Remember there was a dog blocking one of the houses here? Well, that would be Silver. Sorry mate, don't speak dog. Hey! Get back here, that's not yours! I imagine Silver did the thing where the dog like runs forward and then turns around and runs back and looks at you expectantly and then runs forward and keeps expecting you to follow him. That's what my dog did. Aw, this is sweet. Hooray! We get the tools! I'm trying to think of what Max Win is supposed to be a pun of, and really I'm just drawing a blank. But alright, yeah. So now we have the tools, so now we can fly back to Despairia. Let's see. Celestial Rains. And then the X button. Oh yeah, just as a reminder, still at 1 HP. Just because we, left and came back doesn't mean we're, like, you know, healthy. I think we go into the attributes. Oh yeah, there you go. Even our stats are gone. Except for style. Hmm? You again? What was that? You've come back with my tools? Great goddess! These really are my tools. I know them anywhere. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. I thought I was calling your bluff. I never dreamt you'd actually come through. And if you found these tools, why, that must mean my wife is alive, yes? Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried. Well, now that I got my tools again, I actually feel up for a little work. Fancy some forging? I'll make a single custom piece, just for you. So what'll it be? Pick one, and I'll get started. Your options here are the armor, shield, or helmet of Max Win. The shield of Max Win reduces damage from Frizz's bang and fire, and has some nice defense, but it's not that much better than some of the shields we already have now, so yeah. The Metal King shield, which you might be able to get later, and the Silver shield, which you also might be able to get later, are both outclass the Shield of Max Win. And when I say later, I mean like the Silver shield will be available in like the next town. So yeah, that's not worth it. The armor has damage reduction to fire and ice breath, but again, we already kind of have ways of reducing that kind of damage, and the defense is outclassed by a lot of the armor we have now, like the armor of Orgo and etc. The Helm of Max Win is just a helmet. It doesn't actually have any special attributes at all. So basically what I'm saying is just about everything is not exactly worth your while, but you'll probably get your most money out of the Silver Shields or the armor, either one. Or not the armor, Shields, the Shield of Max Win, because the Silver Shields are very expensive, and Metal King Shields, as I mentioned before, you can only get one out of Slimeopolis, and that's not something I'm doing for this Let's Play. I'm gonna get the no. I'm gonna get the armor. Thank you. Now that's some premium fans right there. Oh, where'd he go though? Anyway, let's take a look at that armor of Max Win. Yeah, I know it's not better than the armor of Orko, but it is actually slightly more defense than Hela's armor. That's enough to reduce damage by like 1 point. Ooh. That's actually stupidly tempting. I'd kind of rather have... I don't want Terry to have Hela's armor because he actually has like speed and like a healing item. Which, I mean, that'll come in useful later to have him have Hela's armor, but not now. Let's give him the armor of Max Win because I think he could use the help. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. I should also probably give him like an accessory or something, like the agility ring, if he can use it. Well, I mean, like, yeah, we have no agility right now, but like, for later, Alright, let's head out. Haha! We're back at full. Hooray! It looks like invigorating Max Win was all it took to get this town back on its feet. Aww. Wow, I can't believe the town is reinvigorated like that just overnight. So yeah, now that even the kids are running around. So yeah, by showing that there's a way to leave and come back, all hope is kind of brought back for the town. Oh. North past the mountains, and then eastward to get to Greenmoor Valley, which is where we're going to go in the next episode of Let's Play Dragon Quest VI. See you guys then!